give it up to go and protect Lowell on the plant, so Oscar had to fight his way back through the site to keep them in the situation. Good opening shot on Phelps. Quite the headshot he was looking for. That is, though. Taco down. Knows Phelps was closer, so he swings out to find that kill as well. And it's coldzera that has to make sure, not only does he get the kills quickly, he gives himself time for the defuse. That's not going to happen. Oscar, 4 kills to start things off.
coldzera still not looking himself at this tournament. That's normally a shot towards Shadow that he would nail all day long. You give him an inch like that, he normally takes a mile. But Oscar recovering that situation after losing the first 2 frags. They have very fast execution towards the A side. Quite basic as well. Not a ton of smokes or flashbang used, more of a contact play. They lose the first 2 frags. Oscar steps up there.
Useless. And if we find ourselves 3-2 quickly, I'd say that's done. Fallen's just going to try and hold on to the AWP. 9 kill on Oscar.
Give it a go, maybe.
He might, you know. With that kill coming in quick enough, he'll go peek at least to see what's going on. AWP, Molotov toward Palace. He's going to get very aggressive very quickly. Chris is well removed, way out toward A main, and Rops has done very well to give himself time and space. Fallen up close, though. Gets the no-scope. He's tapped the bomb as well. He's got a kit. He's going to try and bait Chris in. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I don't know if he's got it or not. He just barely does. That's incredible. To start it off in what looked like he was just innocently from Chris. They know Fallen is somewhere near the ticket booth, so they'll plant safe instead. And the smoke out's going to limit both he and Cold.
Of course.
Fallen through the smoke, through the box. Chris J in the head.
Yep, he seems to nail that shot more often than not. It's going to be a 3-on-2 now. Fallen, 33 HP of coldzera as well. The tag team duo has to step up here. Rob's low HP, and they've got the trifecta of doom. One in connector, one in A ramp, and the A apartment as well. Open plant. CT shouldn't have a chance here without the smoke. Looking for any sort of pick. I think they need to save here. They probably know they can't win this round, but Fallen spotted one. Nails that shot, and maybe they do have a shot within this.
If they win this based on that shot. To start it off from Fallen, it would be ridiculous. He's got it again. 3 on the retake. Cold finishes it out. And SK are retake kings today, it seems.
You know, well, that's my favorite. Potentially shut down the open plant. Dennis in towards jungle as well. Not got much to work with, and even less so now. Taka taking down Chris J. 3-on-2. Dennis low HP as well. He's in the window. He'll be detected. I think this round might be over, and this is devastating after winning a pistol round. Lowell still fighting back, though. He's at the A ramp, down to 40 as well.
So Dennis will hold station in jungle. Force his hand on Taco by putting a Molotov in toward connector, and now he starts to go as his teammate gets in toward A main. Lowell, in fact, more than just an A main. He's all the way in the middle of the site, but it's Fallen who's going to win out the duel, and Lowell on low HP between. Playing on Intel i7 quad core.
There you go.
Yeah, processors. So
perfect.
They're going to be ready to rock and roll, just like Mouse Sports are toward the B side. It seems off the start toward B tunnels.
They have a Superman buy with Rops as well. Tech 9 and armor for him. They have 1 smoke for CT spawn. They'll try and bait out the first shot. It's quite a passive hold on the CT zone. Only 1 player in B. That's coldzera. He needs to go big here.
Cold's waiting for the headshot. He's not playing headshot position. He's behind the box. He's hoping to gather it. Usually people jump early to spot behind Generator, but Cold's playing a different angle. They've already pushed up middle as well. It's a complete mousetrap as Lowell is going to be the last alive, only one to get a kill. SK start off, especially when Dennis is just trying to get away and stay alive, which somehow he has. Fallen can't hit the shot, so Phelps does. Rops will wait at the truck. 2 men down, bomb planted. Things looking good for SK.
Chris J coming from Squeaky Door, though. Probably the last hope here for the CD side. If he can open this door and get 1 kill and get some room to move for his teammates, that could be great. There it is. Now we have a chance.
Real chance as well, because they have to turn to look at him. It opens up some space toward the truck. However, they're going to just shut the door. That's the best way to deal with it. Just keep him contained. Phelps, as he sees it reopen, gets a shot and then puts him on 9 HP. Chris still hits it.
Versus Mouse Sports, who've already played Mirage. Reske had a very convincing victory. I think it's 16-7. And now this game looking a lot more interesting, but since the second half begins, it's been the CT side that let Mouse Sports down so far. They didn't really get rolling at all in Mirage, but it had a decent terrorist half. This looks to be a very similar situation.
Chris J, blinded, turns back. Lowell sitting in the corner. Oh, taken out by Fallen immediately on arrival.
Yeah, it's kind of brutal. That's going to be over.
Fallen's got Chris. It's going to go 13-8. And money. Mouse Sports has none. I think they have a 3-round. Okay, they got a full loss bomb. What am I saying? Of course they have. They have more. Try and get a main. Good shot. That's bombed down. It'll buy them some time and space. And they'll work together to watch Highway. They give up a little bit of room for Taco. It allows Fur to get closer as well, but it's definitely slowed the pace down for SK. Molotov will do the same to Taco. They'll throw out another one from the garage. Lowell knows that he's there. Swings out though. Fur hits the shot. And Phelps just waits on the highway. Down goes Dennis. That's going to be the end of the game. Phelps with Rops makes it 16-8. Convincing on the second map.
Yeah, much better showing today from SK Gaming than we saw yesterday. The fact is they'll have to go 3-0 and almost didn't make it to the playoffs as well. Just completely kind of paint a picture for you. It was a really rough day in the office for them, but this is looking much better, especially the T's.
Going to stop him, and this is huge because now they probably think A-Long is safe. Stan has so much room to work with now. He should have been able to spot that player behind the shed. He's going to get flashed. That'll delay things for a second. And this P coming out from the doorway is going to give him out. So they're going to know he's sitting here now. They might not actually. Scream's a little bit confused currently, but he wraps in and he counters out the flank with those two big pickups. Now XMS swings in, finds 3 right in the open, and Scream with 2 additional pickups ends up with a massive 4K, destroying the Team Liquid push.
Just insane stuff by Scream there. Kind of ends up working against Stan that he got into safety like that, because JDM not worried about it. He figures, hey, if Stan's out there and somebody's there, probably would have killed him by now. Instead, Scream just comes.
Later by this time on Team Liquid's own end. Just a Liege and Nitro buying this time as they do look towards the first gun round now. But they do have a big stack in an interesting spot on the map too. Usually you'd see everybody on the site. But Liquid have advanced that position a little bit this time to have everybody stacked in the mid-connector essentially. And I think they've got Stan at the top of Suicide right now. So a little bit more disconnected from the action, but still definitely a piece of the puzzle if Envious end up biting into this. Now, in the meantime, we did see drop control be fully taken here, so I think Envious are going to be aware of the situation, and as you can see, while they do take a couple of losses, they're able to clean this up pretty handily, and it's left to Stan now, who's going to get eliminated by XMS as he picks up the nice 4K there. On top of the platform with no safe way to get themselves down. Now Sixer has been lit as well. He's down at 22 HP. We'll have to try and play it back. Use coverage to his advantage here and really just up to Scream. Nice shots onto Nitro. And Sixer finds a pickup as well. So now he's brought it down to a 1v2. Is he going to realize that Twist is sitting right below though? Might have spotted him there, but oh, Twist just walks right into his crosshair, so now this is going down to a 1v1. Stanislaw having to clutch this. Now Sixer's been given the room to move up to the site and be able to go for the plant, but actually he might just look for the kill. He's got to react quickly though because Stanislaw's here and he's ready to fight. Wins the initial battle and he follows through to clutch out the round for Envious as he picks up a massive 4K, and you can see it there on the bottom left. He's hyped. Now they have to make up for this. Look for other options on their first entry kill. His Nitro doesn't even take a whiff of damage in response to going for that spray.
Yeah, and they have 3 players over at this A site as well.
So utility is going to be tossed in by Envious as they try their best to smoke this off, but Molly getting right in their way completely denies the A-long push where most of their players were pushing up from. They get flashed on ramp. This is what I was talking about before with Liquid having just this great utility usage throughout most of this game so far, and they're going to continue that trend. RPK moving in, he gets flashed twice right there, making it easy for Nitro to pick him up. Liege moving in, Nitro with another assist as well, and now just down to Sixer here in a 1v5. No way he's going to be able to do anything about this, and you can see he's getting pelted down. Just find a nice response shot on the Twist, at least doing a little bit of damage. Well, now they're going to push back in, and again, Twist is just waiting here. Instantly gets that first kill. He's got the second one. They just keep handing these frags to Twist round and round again, and now the attempted interplay. Well, actually, a missed shot from Stanislaw. I think the train stopper threw him off when he went up on top of that, so Sixer's going to be able to find a kill there, but now chasing it through, gets the second one actually on a Liege.
Too.
That's one you're not expecting to find, and now Happy has this flank moving on Nitro. He knows another one waiting around the corner for him. Stops it there though, as they've got outside control. They need to focus on a post plant. JDM just barely missing that shot on the planter. It's going to let Sixer put it onto the ground, back up into a safe spot, and Twist is going to be rough for him, but he lines up, can't win it out though. Happy is going to pick up that kill. Everything's on JDM now. He's gotten himself traded out into an M4, and he's gotten the bomb back under his control. There's the one pickup. I'll swing back in. He won't find the second player yet. There he is. Just walking down an easy frack to find. Nitro did catch one trade back over here in the Ivy Hall, but he's still up against a 1v4 and ultimately put into a pretty much an impossible situation. Now tagged down to 21 HP. Also, so pushing out everyone from Envious should have set up to counter him at this point, so really no situation where he wins that, and RPK finally sinks the bullet that'll close out upon it, and that will give Envious their 7th round to end the half. They come back towards the end of it and keep it extremely close. The second half, folks, is coming up in just a few. We'll get to see if Envious can end it here, or if Liquid is going to push us to a 3rd map. out, but still, that is a man advantage to Team Liquid, which is quickly going to go away as they move into this site. 2-for-1 trades, as Scream also picks up a kill, trying to back up, but he's inside of a molly, down to 14 HP, but he still gets one more on the kill counter before being eliminated by Stanislaw. Down to a 2v2 now. Tees do not currently have a molly to hold in that back area, so they will need to re-peek out if they want to clutch this out. Both the CTs here in the site, and the smoke will go down over top of the bomb. So that Sixer, if he wants to, can go ahead and drop on that defuse, but it's a little bit miscoordinated at the moment from Envious, so causing some issues as XMS is brought down to just 7 HP's one tappable, and his teammate just trying to waste time. They eliminate XMS, everything, all of a sudden everything is sitting on Sixer, and he'll jump in there, go for the defuse, but it's not going to happen. Stanislaw locks onto it, eliminates him.
After that smoke goes down, he's just going to have a much better chance of killing those players at upper. Like, you have the smoke down, you have a kit, just got to get in a better spot. You get middle bomb there, that's where you want to be.
And Liquid are going to waste no time with execution here in their second round, but Scream, XMS actually gets that kill. So nicely found, but Scream, I think, doing most of the damage on it. Sixers almost racked up another one as well, and Scream does finally pick up his first kill as they move back in. Elise trades those frags back, and Nitro picking up a third. Chaos does go away, and Liquid take back control, but we could find ourselves in another chaotic situation in a moment here. As XMS trying to flank into it, but good read from Stan. He does counter that back out, leaving just Happy alone in a 1v3. He knows where some of these guys are focused. Everyone from Liquid is downstairs right now, and Envious are indeed going to walk into just an open bomb site here on the A side.
Perfect.
There we go. Liquid still is trying to figure out just what the heck is happening. They may have only just now started to see it as they lurk back into the lobby and find that all of a sudden there's defenses set up here as they've gone for the plant inside. It's a beautiful crossfire in the lobby as well. The CTs are doing their best to battle outside of it. They do actually get the better of the trade, so now they've got a little bit of a man advantage to work with, but it's a very one-dimensional retake. They don't have anyone trying to push back in through mini. Everyone's trying to push their way in through the door in the shed. Losing him though, so Scream has to try and surprise now, but he can't get it done, so Liquid pull off the retake anyway, and they're going to pick up the pistol.
Yeah, you expect Scream to pull through there, not really get that kill on the CT's back.
Liquid had control of a situation and then threw it away due to individual 1v1s going poorly. Now it's all on JDM to clutch this out in a 1v2. And just sitting back right now, waiting to see if Envious are going to go for the plant here on the lower site, or try to swing it up top where we can really punish them from the vents. Just nice and slow as finally has his opportunity to move downstairs and picks up the op 2, spotting one player, hits the shot and just barely escapes. 19 HP still to work with. He'll take it in another direction, or at least make it look like that's going to be the case. Scream going for the full plant. JDM has the time, but he needs to move out right now and take the shot, and he hits it through the life raft, hits Scream and takes him out. XMS tries to move into support, but JDM is going to put him down along with the support from a lead before XMS can pick up any additional kills there. Advantage to Team Liquid for right now, but there's still a long way to go, and look at RPK again. He's made some progress before by lurking outside of hell, and he could do it this time. Moves in, JDM doesn't even see him, out towards heaven, trying to go for the second kill, but he just barely misses that mark. Nitro very heavily injured, and Scream's going to move in to try and finish the job here. Nitro just trying to get that plant onto the ground so that Twist can move in and look for the clutch, but I think Nitro just barely spotted Happy, and he picks off his head before he can move up the ladder. Now it's a 2v1 to solidify this entire matchup here with Scream looking for an avenue to clutch it out again. He won the 1v1 before, now he's got to pull off a 1v2, and already smoked out from heaven.